Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read. This time it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to pull from Evolution of the Soul. I'm going to pull from the Finance deck. Then I'll pull from the Yin and Yang deck, the Twin Flame, or maybe they're not, therefore not, because it's the end of the year, and we're going to see how you are evolving and what it took for you to evolve. So please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me, and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. So this is for Evolution of the Soul, service. Yes, you are someone who deals with a lot of service. And it says you put others before yourself. Lessons learned from give and take. Here to be of service to others. So that is the energy that you're in. But the LVL9 consciousness says you transform the people you meet. You're able to lead others. Your strong presence influences others. So in the process of you giving service to people and being there for service, you have run into a lot of situations. And so with that being said, I'm going to pull from the archetype deck. The type of people that you give service to sometimes can be takers and not givers, or sometimes can be done. Yeah. Yeah, because your old soul energy, you deal with a lot of player type energy. And did you see me just shuffle these? Right? So therefore, oh, excuse me, you know that the old soul and the player energy always deals with people. The player energy always deals with people who are givers and not takers, and they normally are the takers, the ones who you are going to help transform to see things your way. But it takes a lot when it comes to the lover's energy, doing what makes your heart happy. Lovers, also card of Gemini, comes with you also understanding that, the passion, love, and union has a lot of stipulations. Transforming a person who feels some type of way, can also become stalkerish, or you can feel like you have the need to want to try and, fix and figure out what this person has going on mentally, and therefore it causes you to use your intuition, wizard energy, or magician energy. Capricorn, it becomes toxic, and the knowledge that you gain with the crone energy comes with some type of repercussions. Not recognizing your beauty, or seeing somebody actually finally down the line seeing the beauty in you and starting to have a crush on you. But there is a lot of toxicity in the process of this, if that makes sense. That's just kind of how I see that. Yeah, Aquarius energy, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or air sign, or the Aquarius energy is the star energy, which keeps you optimistic in regards to this person, place, thing, or situation, because you are a person that gives service and you have an old soul. You deal with these type of energies, and therefore your wisdom, the knowledge. And I'm going to look up the crone because I don't remember exactly who the crone is, but it's somebody who can, as I think, let me see, an old, this is an old, thin, ugly woman. What does being a crone mean? A cruel or ugly woman. Sorry. What is the spiritual meaning of the crone? A crone image represents wisdom, inner knowing, and intuition. So again, back to where I was saying, you use your intuition, high priestess type energy, something that can only be understood through experience. It says the crone uses her wisdom and transformative justice, and that's what it says. Woman reclaim their authentic self by resonating with the crone image. So again, you just learn to gain your authentic self and to actually see the beauty in yourself, and not necessarily, when it comes to this person, place, thing, or situation, they become toxic to you. You walk away because you recognize the beauty in you, and then they start crushing on you because, again, you show them something different. Does that make sense? Your service shows them something different. In the process of this, we always start to work on ourselves. We put ourselves into work because at first we research, we try to fix and manifest for this person's and their toxic energy that needs help, but your intuition lets you know that that's not going to help. It might not work, and it could take years to get to this point of you recognizing your beauty and seeing, and that your optimistic energy and your service will not help this person. They have to be willing to help themselves, and that is, where the setbacks come in at. I can't make this stuff up. The setbacks come in at spirituality. Now listen, remember I just read the crone. So it says a crone image represents a wisdom, inner knowing, and intuition. So again, you change and you start to look at your belief system. You have to unlearn to relearn what it is that you're doing and why your old soul keeps getting hurt. And your intuition is letting you know that you transform the people you meet. You're able to lead others. Your strong presence influence others. But sometimes this person who may be a twin flame or maybe a karmic partner is always going to put you on a setback. So even though you're the Queen of Pentacles, or you can have the ability to manifest the things that you want by using your intuition, it can cause a blockage, which is the toxicity that this player slash lover brings to the table. And so even though they crush on you, they'll do that at the end, because at one point it's a runner chaser type energy, if that makes sense. So the setbacks, your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to use this time to learn from your mistakes. So again, that is where the setbacks come in at. You learn and you focus on your spirituality. You use your intuition and you understand that your power, your true power, when it comes to dealing with people who try to change your energy. Again, your service. Here to be of service of others, but the people who complete you and not deplete you. These type of energies first, until you learn this lesson, the people will deplete you and not complete you. Does that make sense? And in the process, you're still optimistic. Star energy says, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care, focusing on you, seeing the beauty in yourself, using your intuition, and not having too many setbacks. But the spirituality is here. You are being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. So again, you will say, hold on, let me find an affirmation, because I have it written down, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to find it on this junky desk. But I always say miracles and blessings. I always say, I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for a wonderful pay. That's if you work a job. Or I have a wonderful business in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for a wonderful pay. That is an affirmation that I always come across and say. And that's from The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. I always quote her, and I quote situations as in, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson, and that is how the setbacks of your service and your old soul can cause toxicity within yourself and not be able to see the beauty in yourself. So again, let me find an affirmation. I have The Game of Life and How to Play It cards. Wait. I don't know where they are. But anyway, the thing is that I do have the card somewhere, but I know where they are. They're down here. Hold on, let me get one. Hold on. Okay, I found them. Here they go. And then I have the book up here. But these are affirmation and inspiration cards. But again, when it comes to manifesting and understanding how the power of your word works, you can manifest anything. And understand this always. There is a place that I am to feel and no one else can feel. Something I am to do which no one else can do. And so that is the service that you provide to people. And look at this. I look with wonders at which is before you. So that is understanding, and it's the law of non-resistance. This is The Game of Life and How to Play It. But let me pull the book so I can pull an affirmation on how to multiply like the loaves and the fishes. Hold on. Okay, so I just opened the page up. And this is about manifestation. This is the law of non-resistance. It says, make this statement. Every man is a golden link in my chain of good. For all men are God in manifestation, awaiting the opportunity given by man himself to serve the divine plan of his life. Bless your enemies and you rob them of his ammunition. His arrows will be transmuted into blessings. It says this is the law of this. This law is true of nations as well as individuals. Bless a nation, send love and goodwill to every inhabitant, and it is robbed of the power to harm. Man can only get the right idea of non-resistance through spiritual understanding. My students have often said, I don't want to be a doormat. I reply, When you use non-resistance with wisdom, no one will ever be able to walk over you. Another example, one day I was impatiently waiting an important call, a telephone call. I resisted every call that came in and made no outgoing calls myself, reasoning that it might interfere with the one I was waiting for. Mind you, this was written in 1929. So, that was when the phone operator sent the calls through you. And in my time, when it went beep, 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 like it was busy, without telling you my age, instead of saying, interfere with the one I was waiting on. Instead of saying divine ideas never conflict, the call will come at the right time, leaving it to the infinite intelligence to arrange. I commenced to manage things myself. I made the battle mine, not God's, and remained tense and anxious. The bell did not ring for about an hour, and I glanced at the phone and found the receiver had been off of a length of time, and the phone was disconnected. My anxiety, fear, and belief in interference had brought on a total eclipse of the telephone. Realizing what I had done, I commenced blessings to the situation once. I baptized it success and affirmed, I cannot lose any call that belongs to me by divine right. I am under grace and not under law. I say this just to let you know all the time. I am under grace and I am not under law, and I cannot lose anything that doesn't belong to me when it comes to a situationship, a relationship, a friendship, a job, whatever it is. I cannot lose it if it does not belong to me. If it does not belong to me, then go ahead and let it dissolve and dissipate into the native nothingness that I have put into this. So let's finish reading this. It says, as if a friend rushed out to the nearest phone to notify the company to reconnect. She entered a crowded grocery, but the proprietor left his customer, and attended to the call himself. My phone was connected at once, and 2 minutes later, I received an important phone call. And about an hour afterwards, the one I had been waiting. One's ship comes in over calm seas. So long as man resists the situation, he will have it with him. Excuse me, let me read that over. So as long as man resists a situation, he will have it with him. If he runs away from it, it will run after him. For example, I repeated to a woman one day as she replied, how true is that? How true is that? How true that is. Sorry. I was unhappy at home. I disliked my mother who was critical and domineering. So I ran away and was married, but I married my mother, for my husband was exactly like my mother, and I had the same situation to face again. Agree with thine adversity quickly. It says that means agree with the adverse situation is good. Agree that the adverse situation is good. Be undisturbed by it, and it falls away of its own. None of these things move me is a wonderful affirmation. I say that all the time too. The inharmonious situation comes from some inharmony within man himself. When there is in him no emotional response to an inharmonious situation, it fades away forever from the pathway. So we see man's work is ever within himself. People have said to me, give treatments to change my husband or my brother. I reply, no, I will give treatments to change you. When you change, your husband and your brother will change. One of my students was in a habit of lying. I told her it was a failure method, and if she lied, she'd be lied to. She replied, I don't care. I can't possibly get along without lying. One day she was speaking on the phone to a man whom she was very much in love with. She turned to me and said, I don't trust him. I know he's lying to me. I replied, well, you lie yourself, so someone has to lie to you, and you will be sure it will just be the person that you want the truth from. Sometimes after that, I saw her, and she said, I am cured of lying. I questioned, what cured you? She replied, I have been living with a woman who lied worse than I did. One is often cured of its faults by seeing them in others. Life is a mirror, and we find ourselves reflecting in our associates. Living in the past is a failure method and a violation of spiritual law. Jesus Christ said, behold, now is accepted time. Now is the day of salvation. Lot's wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt. The robbers of time are the past and the future. You remember I always say, with the Page of Wands energy, right? Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy. Remember, I say the past causes fear and the future causes anxiety. So I'm going to read this piece again. It says, Lot's wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt. The robbers of time are the past and the future. Man should bless the past and forget it. If it keeps him in bondage and if it keeps him in bondage, and bless the future, knowing it has in store for him endless joys, but live fully in the now. You hear me? Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So I'm gonna read one more and then I'm gonna let it go, and we're gonna move forward. For example, a woman came to me complaining that she had no money which to buy. She had no money with which to buy Christmas gift. She said, last year was different. I had plenty of money and gave lovely presents, and this year I have scarcely a cent. I replied, you will never demonstrate money while you are pathetic and live in the past. Live fully in the now and get ready to give Christmas presents. Now this might be good to you guys if it's about to be Christmas, right? It says, dig your ditches and the money will come. She exclaimed, I know what to do. I will buy some tinsel twine, Christmas seals, and wrapping paper. I replied, do that, and the presents will come and stick themselves to the Christmas seals. It says this too was showing financial fearlessness and faith in God. And the reasoning mind said, keep every cent you have, and you are not sure you will get any more. She bought the seals, paper, and twine, and a few days before Christmas received a gift of several $100. Buying the seals and twine had impressed the subconscious with expectancies and opened the way for manifestation of money. She purchased all the presents in plenty of time. Man must live suspended in the moment, the present moment, you guys. Look well, therefore, to this day. Such is the solution of the dawn. He must be spiritually alert, ever awaiting his leads, taking advantage of every opportunity. One day I said continuously, silently, Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. And something very important was told to me that evening. It was most necessary to begin the day with the right words. Make an affirmation immediately upon awakening. For example, thy will be done this day. Today is a day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracles shall follow miracles, and wonders shall never cease. So I always say miracles and blessings because I can never get to this point, but I'll repeat this again. And it says, thy will be done this day. Today is a day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracles shall follow miracles, and wonders shall never cease. Make this a habit, and one will see wonders and miracles come into his life. And so that is why I say and I follow this book and the Four Agreements to remind me, and also now Codependent No More by Melanie Beattie, to remind me what it is about being of service to people and the setbacks that I come. Remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And I say that. I want to continue, but let me tell you, this is the Law of Non-Resistance, page 37. I think this is like chapter 4. If you want to look at the link in my bio, it's somewhere in there. Or just type up the Game of Life and how to play it, the Law of Non-Resistance. There is something. It says, resist an evil, be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So this is the Law of Non-Resistance, learning how to look with wonder at that which before you. So know that it's going to happen. To look with wonder is to understand, to manifest. And that is the power of using your intuition and seeing the beauty in yourself and trusting in your belief system, your spirituality. And it's because you transform the people you meet. You're able to lead others. Your strong presence influences others. But the toxicity of the others and not knowing the power of your word and the power of why you choose to do the service is where you have to understand why you are in the situation that you're in. Respectfully, it's nothing wrong with it, but this is why we overlove and overgive to people who don't really see our worth. And that is where we are, if that makes sense. So there you have it. Yeah, one highest demand is for the divine design of one's life. So again, always know what your highest demand is, and it's for the desire of your life. So let's go ahead and pull from the Yin and Yang deck, and then you know what? I think like we got what we needed out of this reading. I'll pull from the love situations deck and then messages of the heart just to see what it is. But again, you are changing people with you not even knowing it. And when you recognize your full power, then there you have it. Air energy could be dealing with the air sign. Aquarius comes out twice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know. This person may be changing their mind. The player energy, I told you, the lover energy is card of Gemini. Aquarius is here. But this is you dealing with the type of person that, you know, really is toxic until you show them something different. They live in fear. They live in fear. Sagittarius energies, the limitations and fears of their past and of the toxic energies. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire energy. And, you know, once they have an awakening, then it'll be time for them to start to form solid foundations and structuring the way they want their life to be. Bottom of the deck, but you got to trust in divine timing. Again, that's what it is. And that's what basically it's saying. It's trust in divine timing. Let's go ahead and pull from the love situations. The card comes out, a love offer, sincere offer of love, romantic gift, expressions of love. Bottom of the deck is divorce and alimony. Terminating a marriage, separation will be costly, complicated relationship. So you know that this has been a complicated relationship. You invested your time in the situation. The limits and fears cause you to feel some kind of way. I'm going to pull from the messengers of the heart to see what it is. But you have to change your belief system. And when you do, even if you had a divorce, the thing is the sexual union and the energy, temptation, each day gets harder and harder to resist what they know in their heart to be true. They see you as their forbidden fruit. So again, they understand. They don't understand. They have to get to understand, and then they start to crush on you when they realize. It says their greatest sex memory is with you, but it's more than just sex. It's their memory of feeling so close to you. So again, when they get over this situation, they'll realize, first of all, they'll start warning you first. They'll start warning you first, and then they'll start to play games with you. And then, you know, when they realize that it's not affecting you, that, you know, you're still happy and giving to other situations that complete you and not deplete you, well, that is the situation that you're in. Hidden blessings. You are being asked to go in a new direction. You will be amazingly surprised by the detour. It will be unknown territory for you. So when you start to trust in the universe and understand that temptations will always be there, and the love offering, you'll realize and recognize the differences, right? Your twin may be different to you, different cultures, belief, age, or in status. This could keep you apart until the differences get resolved. So once they're resolved, again, they'll start crushing on you. They'll want a love offer. They'll remember, and they'll have an awakening, and they'll be ready to form structures with you, and they'll get over just the sex and their fears. They'll start to come towards you. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But again, the thing is that you are the one who is of service to people, and therefore, when it comes to the way you transform people from heartbreak, your heartbreak, right? Because you remove your energy, and when you remove your energy, it becomes toxic to them on why they cannot pinpoint how you have that control over them. But again, King of Swords energy, when faced with a difficult situation, be impartial. Carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. The Two of Wands energy comes sideways, needing clarification, which is the indifference that you guys have and the inner conflict that they're having in regards to how you're not ready to make plans with them or travel, and so, or move forward with them. And so therefore, when it comes to success being here, you're not looking at it. You're looking at it like it's delays and punishment. They're looking at it like they can't live without you. And when it comes to the Four of Wands energy, the Four of Wands needs clarification, because again, the delays and the games, and instead of it being happiness and peace, is here, and there's no growth in that situation. So therefore, you have to look with wonders. And remember, you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are financially independent. You don't really need this person, place, thing, or situation. Remember, JDS Tarot says the Queen of Pentacles can be toxic to herself because it says a loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. So your service comes with you giving to situations and always being able to manifest and use your intuition. But when it comes to being toxic or being around toxic situations, you keep trying to fix people. And that's the major setbacks that you're having. It's not about the sex. It's not about the fears. You're trying to make this person experience an awakening and also be able to have a solid foundation and understand it's okay to love even though you guys are different. And so that is what the LVL9 consciousness is. You transform the people you meet. You're able to lead others. Your strong presence influence others. And so there you have it. I think we have what it is. The hidden blessings are here. You are being asked to go in a new direction. You will be amazingly surprised by the detour. It will be unknown territory for you. So there you have it. This is where you are with this situation. We're going to go ahead and pull from from the 4 agreements. I was saying the game of life. We already read that. So the 4 agreements, we're going to pull from that to learn to be impeccable with your words, not to make assumptions, to know that you've done your best, and, not to take anything personal. And so once you learn that, then always do your best. Honor yourself first. That's what you're doing. And be impeccable with your words. So express your love. Say what you want, mean what you say. If this is what you want from this person and this person doesn't want that, you already have the intuition and being able to manifest to be the Queen of Pentacles, which I think I said that in the beginning of the read. Being the Queen of Pentacles is what you are. You're able to give love, to keep receiving and manifesting things without your knowledge. And so therefore, that is where you are. So express your love, whether people feel like you're crazy or not. Because if you don't do that, it'll feel like it's a huge burden on you. So it says impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in yourself, in your interactions with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. So again, now that you have not said what it is now that you have walked away and probably said what it is that you want in a toxic way, meaning yelling or trying to get your point across, they realize what it is. And that's where the awakening comes in. They realize it's not about the sex. What is it, Donnell Jones? It ain't even about the sex. Or Trey Songz, sex ain't better than love. And they recognize their fears, and now they're having an awakening, and they want you back by crushing on you. And that's where the love offer comes in at. Always do your best. Honor yourself. Honor that man or woman that you are. Take the risk to express your dreams. Take action. Taking action is about living fully and expressing what you are. So again, knowing that you are a person that gives service and that you have setbacks because you have an old soul, knowing that and expressing that and understanding to honor yourself in the process of knowing that you are able to change your belief system and to express yourself. And no matter the situation you find yourself in, you're being your true, authentic person, whether the detours come or not. But understand about the game of life and how to play it. Learn the power of your word and how to manifest the things that you want, and how not to block your blessings by living in the present moment, not living in the past, which causes fear, and not living in the future, which causes anxiety. To live in the present moment and to move forward accordingly. So that is what I see. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. Yeah, I feel like this was a really good read. Learning who you are. You're a person that gives service, and sometimes your kindness can be taken for a weakness, but the setbacks always come with blessings, and you changing your spirituality or your belief system is another thing. Here it is, the root, the sacral, and the crown chakra. Your root chakra is your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself, right? You're surviving, you're stable. Remember, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're able to manifest by dealing, even when you're dealing with the King of Swords type energy, air energy, right? Even dealing with heartbreak, you're able to manifest and to get out of toxic situations. But once you learn yourself, you'll know where the boundaries come in at. Your sacral chakra is your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. You will be self-conscious if those are blocked. If your sacral chakra is blocked, meaning the toxic energies of the sexual union is not what it is that you want, and you're not doing what makes your heart happy, so that will become blocked. Your crown chakra is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, your belief system. You have to know what it is that you believe, your spirituality. You are being guided to understand who you are, and sometimes it takes a person to show you a different way and to be able to forgive this person by sending strength and healing period to this person, because you're able to manifest money, financial, whatever you want. You can manifest it, but not if you have any blockages or toxicity around you. So the setbacks are always your comeback, if that makes sense. I am grounded and connected to the energy of the earth. I am grounded and connected to the energy of the earth. You are connected. So no matter what you do, your belief system, your energy of what you give, and how your old soul loves, and the setbacks that you have, is so that you can learn in a different direction and see the beauty in yourself. So let's go ahead and let this old energy go. The past, which causes fear, living in the past. Remember that. Here, I'm gonna have you screenshot this. Hold on. I think it was actually, remember I said page number 37? So honor the man or woman that you are and take risk. Take the risk to express your dreams. Take action is about living fully and expressing what you are. So do that, but let me find the book. I think it was page number 37. But again, here it is, the law of non-resistance. Oh, here it is. Here it is right here. Hold on. Thy will be done this day. Today is the day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracles shall follow miracles, and wonders shall never cease. So make it a habit to say that, because you're able to manifest the things that you want. This is a $5 book on Amazon. If you want, I don't think I have the link. I might have the link in my description. I think I took it out. But if not, the links to the actual YouTube recording is in my description. So anyway, let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.